Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Game of the Week here at the Cashmere Soccer League. Sebastián Moraga with you, and an exciting encounter ahead between Cashmere FC, 4th place, 12 points, and Botafogo, 2nd place, 16 points. Plenty to play for. Botafogo in their blue and purple shirts, and Cashmere FC in their gray shirts. And it will be Cashmere FC starting the action from left to right on your screen. There's the whistle. We are in business here in beautiful, very warm Riverside Park in Cashmere, WA. Throw in for Cashmere FC. Cepeda. The header and the stop by the goalkeeper Ramiro Nava. Nava. O'Reilly instructing, receiving the ball. Lanusa. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be defensive throw-in for Botafogo. Recovered at midfield by Cashmere FC. The long touch upfield for Terry de Jesus. There's Terry. A short touch. Rewinding the tape a little bit. The header by Cepeda. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Botafogo. Nava. They're calling for a throw-in, non-forthcoming. De Jesus. Touch to the back. Him. Okay. Botafogo on the move. Ramos. Cepeda. The diving stop by Nava. Ball goes out of bounds. Referee judges that Nava did not touch that ball. We're going to go with the experts on that one. It will be Botafogo. If Botafogo wins, they catch up to Bad Apples and take over first place here in the Cashmere Soccer League, so plenty to play for. Cuervos beat Central Air just before this game, 3-2 in a very entertaining contest, and they've caught up to Botafogo. So if Botafogo wants to put some daylight between themselves and Cuervos, they need to put some balls in the back of the net here. The long touch, rejected by the back line of Botafogo, sails out of bounds right in front of us. It will be a throw-in for Cashmere FC. Edgar Valdivia. Pivoting header doesn't quite work. On the move now. Lanusa, the shot across, and that one sails a little wide. A good effort for Botafogo that perhaps deserved better. It was Juan Cacho on the shot. Across midfield we go. Good maneuver, shaking off a marker, down the flank, shot across, and it kisses the upright. It's actually the crossbar. Not a goal just yet, sir. A good shot by Efraín Valdivia, looked like. Referee has determined it's a throw-in. O'Reilly. Ramos. With more optimism than accuracy that time. Nava. O'Reilly. Across the pitch for Lanusa. Herrera. Mateo. Inside the box, whistle on the play, player down. It will be a free kick for Botafogo. as we approach the 5th minute of play here in beautiful Cashmere, Washington. This moment of the game brought to you by La Tortuga Loca, proud sponsor of the Cashmere Soccer League action here in their 2024 season. O'Reilly bounces off a defender. The sweeping maneuver by De Jesus doesn't quite work. Botafogo trying to keep it alive. They have to backtrack a bit. O'Reilly. The touch for Lanusa doesn't quite work. Ball goes out of bounds, and this could be the start of something good for Cashmere FC. Cepeda. De Jesus. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be a corner kick, judging by where the ball ended up. 6 minutes of play here in the first half. And it will be a corner kick for Cashmere FC. De Jesus. Cepeda, shot across to the feet of Martinez. The shot bounces off a defender. It will be a corner kick from the other flank this time as we approach the 7th minute of play. Cashmere FC 0, Botafogo 0. And a match that matters a lot to both teams because Cashmere FC also wants to climb in the standings here in the spring season of the Cashmere Soccer League. Excuse me. And we're going to have the 3rd consecutive corner kick here. Beg your pardon. No, this will be a throw-in instead. Quick really covered by Botafogo. Juan Cacho gets past the goalkeeper. Tries to make a room for his left foot. Couple of bounces there. Herrera on the second try bounces out of bounds. And a great opportunity goes wasting for Botafogo in a quick counter-attack. It will be a throw-in for Botafogo. Sent out of bounds by Edgar Valdivia. Herrera taking care of the throw-in and of this one as well. Right on the other side of that throw-in, there's like a group of little kids playing soccer. And I tell you, they're having the time of their lives. You can tell from up here. A touch for O'Reilly. Can't quite keep it in bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. What does the referee determine? It was, looks like a corner kick. All right. I thought O'Reilly sent it last, but we're going to go with the experts on this one. Corner kick for Botafogo as we approach the 9th minute of play. Sent out of bounds once again, this time by Ricardo Cepeda. Another corner kick coming for Botafogo, and now they're going to switch off. It's going to be Hugo Mateo taking care of the kick. The touch. Herrera. Mateo shot across, and a bit of a mistake there with a difficulty. The ball sails in the heart of the box, and then it's cleared away. Nava acting as his own sweeper. Now he has to backtrack because here come Cashmere FC. De Jesus, the shot, and that one sails over the crossbar. Nava on the goal kick. We're almost halfway through the first half here in Cashmere, Washington. Ball sent out of bounds with more urgency than style by the backline of Botafogo. It'll be a throw-in for Cashmere FC. Ramos. Martinez. Whistle on the play. Will be a foul called. Don Roberto Marroquin in charge of the action here today. Free kick deep in their own territory for Botafogo as we approach the 11th minute of play. Nava. Punched away by the goalkeeper for FC. Off to the races is Herrera on defense. Trying to stop Cepeda. Bounces off a defender. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in there Cepeda. Cepeda to the far post. Nava with a bit of difficulty there. Bubbles, juggles, then corrals. O'Reilly. Lanusa. Gets past the intended target. Cashmere FC recovering. Fancy play that time by Martinez. Opening the game up to the left side for Ricardo Cepeda. Taken away by Botafogo. Cepeda recovers once again. Cepeda. Cacho on the recovery. Across midfield he goes. He's got a partner waiting for him up ahead. Taken away by Ramos. The long kick, not a major worry for Ramiro Nava. It will be goal kick for Botafogo. 11 minutes on the dot here at Riverside Park in Cashmere, Washington. Jose Lanusa bounces off a defender. Make that a forward, a Cashmere forward. It will be a throw-in for Botafogo. This moment of the game brought to you by Alignment Pros, proud sponsor of Cashmere Soccer League here in 2024. Bit of a give and go on defense there. Back to the goalkeeper. Asking for it on the right side is Angel Valdivia. To him it goes. Valdivia looking up down the flank. Good give and go back to Valdivia. Inside the box he goes. Getting the pass from Terry de Jesus. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a corner kick for Cashmere FC. Good combination played on the right side by Cashmere. This could be the ticket for them. There's going to be a substitution. Looks like it's Jean Pacheco in for Botafogo. The corner kick sails across. Over to find it with no hurry at all is Miguel Guerrero on the throw-in. Cepeda looking up. Cepeda, right foot shot. Cepeda! And the crossbar says no for the second time today to Cashmere FC. O'Reilly bounces off forward. Valdivia trying to keep it alive. Ball goes out of bounds. Referee says play on. Bit of a chipper there inside the box. Nava! Collision! What does the referee say? There's a player down, and I mean down with a capital D. It's Terry de Jesus for Cashmere FC. Nava getting ready to start the action, but Terry de Jesus is still down. He's slowly getting up. Looks like he's going to be subbed in by Efrain Valdivia. Referee says it will be Botafogo ball. Nava. Jean Pacheco. A short touch to the right side for Hugo Mateo. Pitched upfield. Rejected by the back line of Cashmere. Efrain Valdivia looking for Ricardo Cepeda. Can't quite get there. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Botafogo. In for Cashmere FC is Johnny Duarte, number 4. 14 minutes, 2 seconds into this one. Still tied at 0-0. Guerrero shielding the ball. Johnny Duarte, the long ball, looking to find Angel Valdivia. Rejected by Jose Lanusa on defense. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Cashmere FC. Taking care of it will be, looks like, Ronald Martinez. As we see Mr. De Jesus walking right in front of us. He seems to be doing all right. Cashmere FC retains possession. It will be a throw-in this time. Martinez. Angel Valdivia. Back to Martinez. Back to Valdivia. Right-footed shot. Well surrounded by the back line of Botafogo. Jean Pacheco. And a bit of a battle there with Alvarez. Ball goes out of bounds. It was Efrain Valdivia, actually, battling for it. Ball goes out of bounds. It favors Botafogo, and Valdivia doesn't care for it. There's O'Reilly. Jose Lanusa. Jean Pacheco. Well surrounded, double teamed. Efrain Valdivia across midfield. Touch upfield for Angel Valdivia. Shot across, and before I could connect with that left winger, Stone O'Reilly putting a stop to the danger. For now, that is, because here come Cashmere FC once again. Straight up the middle, right-footed shot, and to the birds. The effort by Ricardo Cepeda. Efrain Ramiro Nava on the goal kick. O'Reilly ordering his troops out back. Herrera opening the game up to the right side. The heel touch by Hugo Mateo doesn't quite work. Recovered by Cashmere FC. At midfield we find Efrain Valdivia. Taken back quickly by Gian Pacheco. He's fouled from the back. He hits the deck. Referee goes to his whistle. And it will be a free kick for Botafogo. Looks like it's going to be Hugo Mateo taking care of it as we approach the 17th minute of play. Actually, we are in the 17th minute of play. Hugo Mateo getting that left foot ready. Bounces off a defender. And it was Mateo over to chase it right in front of us for the throw-in. Mateo. O'Reilly waiting for it. He chooses somebody else. It looks like he goes with Juan Cacho. Back to Mateo. Looking to find Jean Pacheco. Bounces off him and it goes to Mateo. Cacho. Recovery by Cashmere FC. Efrain Valdivia. Valdivia. Approaching midfield. Miguel Guerrero interrupted by Jose Herrera. Cacho. Cacho battling with Efrain Valdivia near the corner flag. Efrain. Angel Valdivia. Sent away by Cacho. Throw in for Cashmere FC. 17 minutes 43. Still 0-0. Bit of a hard collision there. Foul called on number 3 for Botafogo, Jose Lanusa. It will be a free kick for Cashmere FC. Only one on the wall. It looks like Pacheco on the wall. Is he asking for more help? No, just him. Efrain Valdivia getting that left foot ready. Efrain, the shot over the crossbar. Goal kick for Botafogo. Still tied 0-0. Botafogo in second place, Cashmere FC in fourth. So these two teams would benefit greatly from a positive result here in this lovely blue sky day of soccer here in the Cashmere Valley. A quick move inside the box, and before he could put a final touch on it, Miguel Guerrero watches as the goalkeeper sends it out of bounds. Omar Sanchez on goal for Cashmere FC. Mateo. Recovered quickly by Efrain Valdivia. Shading to the left side now. Cepeda. Across the center alley. Back to Efrain Valdivia. Back to Cepeda. Right-footed shot! No doubter! And it is 1-0 Cashmere FC. 90 minutes, 19 seconds. Ricardo Cepeda. A brand new ball game up ahead for us, folks, because this does not help Botafogo in any way, shape, or form. 1-0 Cashmere FC. Cepeda putting some pressure there on Jose Herrera. And Herrera cannot make the touch to his keeper, so he runs out of room. Corner kick, and there's the shot. Going for the Olímpico, perhaps. Not a major worry for Ramiro Nava. Juan Cacho. Cacho. Shaking past Ronald Martinez. Cacho, the shot across, and the hands of Omar Sanchez. 20 minutes, 20 seconds. In this first half of play, Cashmere FC ahead of Botafogo 1-0. The long ball across midfield. From one flank to the other. Connecting with Miguel Guerrero. Guerrero getting past Lanusa, Jose. The touch. Valdivia, the shot. Bounces off a defender, and it ends at the hands of Ramiro Nava. Juan Cacho battling. First on it is Miguel Guerrero for Cashmere FC. Ronald Martinez, shot across. Rejected by Herrera. Trying again for FC is Valdivia, Efrain. Valdivia getting past one, pass two, the shot across, and it sinks to the left corner of the goal, and just like that, it's 2-0 Cashmere FC. 21 minute of play. 21st minute of play, I should say. And Efrain Valdivia makes this a 2-0 affair for Cashmere FC. All of a sudden, the ranch beginning to catch on fire for Botafogo. They're just about a few seconds away from going into the break down 2-0. And then, as we all know, the second half is a different story because you're playing against your opponent and the clock. Herrera trying to shake off Nava. A handball called. Correct decision by Mr. Marroquin. There's the shot. Sails out of bounds. Not a major worry for Nava that time. It will be a goal kick for Botafogo. We have reached the 22-minute mark, so time is being kept on the field by Mr. Marroquin. And there's the whistle that tells us that this first half is now part of our great nation's history. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we bring you the second half. This is CashmereSoccer.com. Don't go away. Welcome back. It is second half time here in this clash between Botafogo and Cashmere FC, with Cashmere FC ahead 2-0. Botafogo going from left to right on your screen in those purple, blue, slightly pink uniforms, and Cashmere FC will try to defend this lead in their gray tops with black trunks. That move that time by Ricardo Cepeda doesn't quite work. O'Reilly, taken away by Efrain Valdivia, who scored one of the goals. There's the scorer of the other goal, Cepeda. Ramos, right-footed touch for De Jesus. De Jesus, Efrain Valdivia, back to Cepeda. The shot. And that one sails a little wide. It will be a goal kick for Botafogo. With this win, if this result holds, Cashmere FC would climb on the standings a little bit, reaching 15 points. Just one under second place Botafogo, which is now tied with Cuervos. With second place and 16 points. Ball goes out of bounds. Valdivia. Cepeda on the run from the left side. Shot across. And a touch by, it looked like, It looked like Valdivia there, Angel Valdivia. Sails out of bounds. A good opportunity, got good combination from flank to flank on the part of Cashmere FC. And that one sails right in front of us and hits our camera. But we're okay. Ramos. Edgar Valdivia. The goalkeeper, Sanchez, who really should be wearing a different shirt, a different color shirt. Nava. Jose Herrera. Juan Cacho. Stopped at midfield by Edgar Valdivia. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Botafogo ball. I wonder why this team is called Botafogo. That's a Brazilian soccer team. Very powerful during the 70s and 80s. There's the throw-in. Hugo Mateo. Interrupted by Angel Valdivia. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Cashmere FC as we approach the 4th minute of play here in the second half. Sanchez. The pivoting header by Angel Valdivia and the stop by Ramiro Nava. Jean Pacheco. Herrera. Stop by Efrain Valdivia. Angel Valdivia now with some space. The shot. Not a major worry for Nava. Goal kick for Botafogo. Central Air Solutions, a proud sponsor of Cashmere Soccer League action in this 2024 season. Now, every single player that you see here will become a die-hard, full-on San Pancho fan in about 20 minutes or so. Hoping that they can pull off the upset against league-leading Bad Apples starting at 3 p.m. Sanchez. Angel Valdivia. Cepeda, right-footed touch. Terry de Jesus inside the box. Has to go and chase. The ball goes out of bounds. Nice job on defense by Stone O'Reilly. De Jesus. Cepeda, the shot. And the stop by Nava. Lanusa Jose. Defensive header by Jose Ramos. Cepeda. Pass Valdivia. Recovered for Botafogo by O'Reilly. The heel touch by Guerrero. Juan Cacho back to Guerrero. Oh, my goodness. It looked easier to make it than to miss it, but sometimes nobody said soccer was fair. The shot by Miguel Guerrero sails out of bounds. Sanchez, the goalkeeper, playing it short for Edgar Valdivia. The long ball for Cepeda inside the box, and a beautiful diving save. Feet first by Ramiro Nava. Trying again for Cashmere is Martinez. Martinez and Ramos. Ramos and Efrain Valdivia. Taken away by Cacho. Played on midfield. Stopped by Angel Valdivia. This one's got some space now. Sloan O'Reilly on the mark. The chipper too long for Cepeda. It will be a goal kick for Botafogo. 28 minutes, 1 second into this game. Makes it about the 7th minute of play here in the second half. Efrain Valdivia. Sloan battling with him. Touch to the back for Ramos. Either further back for Omar Sanchez. Back to Ramos. Battling with it is Jose Lanusa, who prevails. Lanusa, foul called. Correct decision by the referee. Cacho, off the touch by Lanusa. Cacho shot, sails wide. It will be a corner kick, says Mr. Marroquin. The instructions from the Cashmere FC bench is look at the ball, look at the ball. Looks like it's Cacho. Bounces off a defender, and it will be another corner kick for Botafogo. Sloan O'Reilly goes and chases the ball and throws it toward his teammate to take care of this corner kick. The referee calling for fair and clean play inside the box. Herrera. Defensive header by Cepeda. Trying again is Pacheco. Bit of a battle there. Juan Cacho. Rewinding the tape. Herrera. O'Reilly. Battling with Angel Valdivia. Herrera. Ramiro Nava. Back to Herrera. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Cashmere FC ball. 29 minutes 52. Time growing short for Botafogo. Cashmere would love to put a third one on the board. Of course, over the course of the season, we've seen 3-goal leads and 4-goal leads disappear rather easily. There's the throw-in, looking for O'Reilly. Recovered by Ramos. Bit of a foul there on Martinez. Recovers the ball, finds himself in a good position, shot across, and the diving stop by Nava. Cacho, across midfield, sailing past one marker. Good touch, inside the box, and that one puts one in the back of the net for Botafogo FC. Juan Hugo Mateo makes this a 2-1 contest. 30th minute of play. And that old truism, that old axiom proves true once again. There's nothing less reliable in soccer than a 2-0 lead. On the move, the shot by Martinez bounces off a defender. Trying again is Efrain Valdivia. Efrain. Well marked. Opening the game up to the right side for Ronald Martinez. The shot. And Mr. Nava watches it sail by with a sigh of relief. Cacho. Back to Nava. Nava. The long ball looking for O'Reilly. Sanchez will get there first. She's gonna try to shield it, but he's under some pressure. He loses the ball for a split second and then sends it to the throw-in. Living dangerously, Mr. Sanchez. And a good job not giving up on that ball by Emmanuel Lanusa. But we're on the other end now. Cepeda. Marked by Herrera. Cepeda prevailing. Cacho in front of him. Shot across. The touch. Goal, 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 goal. And it is Ronald Martinez making this a 3-1 lead in the 33rd minute of play. So it's 3-1 Cashmere FC. The shout from the Cashmere FC benches to stay the same, to keep up the pressure. Shot across by Emmanuel Lanusa. Defending is Johnny Duarte. There's Johnny. Recovered quickly by Jan Pacheco. The shot. Jan, no. Juking this way, juking that way. Hugo Mateo. Sloan. Mateo, the shot. Bounces off the goalkeeper, and he juggles and then corrals. Sanchez showing off that arm. Back to Nava. Nava across midfield for Pacheco. Pacheco. On the mark was De Jesus. O'Reilly. Pacheco. Pacheco with some space inside the box. Couple of bounces. Doesn't get cleared. And then it does. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Botafogo. In for Cashmere FC is number 3, Edgar Valdivia. Angel Valdivia can't quite catch up to it, but he doesn't need to. It'll be a goal kick. 33:55 on the clock. Our deep thanks to Central Washington Paint, another proud sponsor of Cashmere Soccer League action in this spring and summer of 2024. Pacheco, taken away by Edgar Valdivia. Pushing it upfield for Efrain Valdivia. Have to backtrack. Lanusa. Mateo, who already has a goal to his name. And the stop by Omar Sanchez. There's going to be a substitution here. Edgar Reina will take over on camera for his dad, Javier Reina, who's going to go get ready for his clash against San Pancho. Pacheco, Mateo, whistle on the play. Efrain Valdivia will receive a yellow card. And it looks like it's Hugo Mateo down. And we're going to have a substitution. Looks like... No substitution. We'll see. Hugo Mateo still kind of walking somewhat gingerly. Excuse me. Referee Mr. Marroquin checking on him. Nava, the shot, bounces off the goalkeeper with some trouble, and that one sinks in. The goalkeeper could not corral it, and is Stone O'Reilly tapping it in off the upright. Thank you. 3-2. Now the lead for Cashmere FC, and these last 6 minutes are going to be something to behold. Perhaps not that shot by Valdivia, Angel Valdivia, who sails over the crossbar. 3-2 Cashmere FC. Botafogo refusing to surrender. Sanchez. Cepeda. Battling with Lanusa. Whistle on the play. Foul call on Cepeda. It will be Botafogo. Nava. Lanusa. Can't keep it alive. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Cashmere FC. Looks like it's Duarte. Duarte on the throw-in. The Botafogo players complaining that Duarte kept moving up before taking the throw-in. Play resumes. Valdivia, Angel. Too long for Cepeda. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Botafogo. More like 6 minutes left. 3-2 Cashmere FC ahead of Botafogo. Excuse me. Guerrero on the throw-in. Cashmere FC trying to milk a few seconds off the clock. Martinez taken back by Pacheco. That long ball ends up out of bounds. It will be Nava taking care of it. Very hard to see, but Nava is actually wearing a number today. It's number 13, the long ball. O'Reilly. Pushed upfield. Lanusa, whistle on the play. Foul called. It will be ball to the ground. Pacheco shakes one off. Under some pressure by Angel Valdivia. Pacheco. Bit of a chipper there. A short touch for Mateo. Rejected by the back line of Cashmere FC. 38-38 on the clock. throwing for Botafogo. Pacheco on the header. But a bit of trouble that time. That's the second or third time that the ball refuses to stay in the hands of Omar Sanchez. Quick run. Cepeda down the left side. Interrupted. Recovered by Cepeda. Touch to the back. Edgar Valdivia. Right-footed shot sails out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Botafogo. (39:15). A little under 5 minutes left of action. Substitution among the Botafogo flanks. Looks like it's Jose Herrera returning to the action. Nava. O'Reilly. And the other touchline. Goal kick for Cashmere FC. Omar Sanchez, who has not had the easiest of games today despite his team's lead. 1-0, 2-0, and 3-1. Cacho. Taken back nimbly by Martinez. Double teamed. Lanusa. Jose Lanusa. Foul called. Correct decision by Mr. Marroquin. Jose Lanusa waiting for some yellow plastic to be flashed. None forthcoming. There's Lanusa. Can't quite get there. And he almost runs into a puppy. The puppy's like, what? I didn't do nothing. Angel Valdivia. Good touch for Ronald Martinez inside the box. And the referee says play on. Referee says play on. The bench of Cashmere FC looking for the whistle to sound. No whistle forthcoming. Play resumes. Cepeda. Angel Valdivia. On the mark is Herrera. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Cashmere FC. 41 minutes, 1 second. There's the throw in. Guerrero. Angel Valdivia. To the heart of the box. The header by Cepeda, it looked like. Ball sails over the crossbar. Still gets himself a nice little ovation from his teammates on the bench. Pacheco. Valdivia on the mark. Ball goes out of bounds. Lanusa. O'Reilly. Juan Cacho. Cacho. Getting past Cepeda. Trying to get past Valdivia. Nava. Before Herrera could get there, Angel Valdivia gets there. The touch by Ronald Martinez almost goes to the bottom of the net. No chance this time. Pacheco fighting with Guerrero. Bit of a battle there. Throw him for
30 seconds.
Sanchez. Valdivia. Cepeda. Back to Valdivia. And the heel touch doesn't work. The recovery by Martinez. Second try. And that one sails just wide. Running out of time. Botafogo has to move quickly. They got a player nursing an injury here. He remains on the field. Valdivia. Edgar Valdivia for Angel Valdivia. Can't quite reel it in. Ball goes out of bounds. Jean Pacheco. Mateo. Taken away by Guerrero. Cepeda. Waiting for it on the left side is Martinez. Shot across. Got a little too greedy there. Ball goes out of bounds. Mateo inside the box. Who's there to tap it in? Sanchez will recover. Sanchez. Cepeda. 2-on-2. Trying to get past Herrera. Gets past him. The shot. And stopped by Nava. Nava on a major hurry. Just hurls the ball. Hail Mary style. And there's the whistle. That says that Cashmere FC has bested Botafogo by a score of 3-2. We'll be right back with the player of the game right after this.